wasn't the same when he was in Barcelona. Kylian Mbappe claims Lionel Messi changed his game after joining PESC. It is safe to say that Lionel Messi's 2-year stint in Paris was far from his best. Looking back at those 2 years, Kylian Mbappe, the young French soccer superstar, recently made an interesting claim about his former teammate Lionel Messi. According to Mbappe, Messi changed his game after joining Paris Saint-Germain, PESC. During their time together in PESC, Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi built a promising chemistry. Even after Messi left Paris, Mbappe still holds utmost respect for him and recently downplayed himself while calling Messi the deserved winner of this year's Ballon d'Or. It is in this context that Mbappe's recent claim becomes all the more intriguing. Kylian Mbappe reveals how Lionel Messi changed his game at PESC. In a recent interview, Mbappe shed light on the impact Messi had on his own game. The 24-year-old forward stated, "Even the greatest have had to change things. I played with Leo Messi. Leo, he changed his game." The Frenchman further elaborated, saying, "It wasn't the same when he was in Barcelona as when he was in Paris, and that's what kept him winning." While it is true that Messi's performances in colors did not match the exceptional standards he had set during his time at Barcelona, there were still glimpses of his brilliance. Despite the lack of success in European competitions, Messi and Mbappe formed a tantalizing partnership that proved fruitful for the team in their domestic league, winning the Ligue 1 title in both seasons. Mbappe's words suggest that Messi's arrival at PESC forced him to adapt his style of play to achieve this success. While Mbappe did not provide specific details on how exactly Messi altered his game, it is fair to assume that the French striker's presence demanded a different approach. Also, another intriguing aspect of Mbappe's statement is the subtle suggestion that Messi's altered game could potentially be a persuasive argument for his 8th Ballon d'Or win. What Mbappe had to say after Messi lifted his 8th Ballon d'Or. Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe had an extraordinary campaign in the FIFA World Cup 2022. Their outstanding performances earned them nominations for this year's Ballon d'Or, but it was ultimately Messi who emerged as the winner. While some critics have questioned this decision, Mbappe believes that his former teammate deserves the award. During a press conference, Kylian expressed, "Messi had to win it. He won the World Cup. He won the Ballon d'Or. Haaland is also having a great season. Me too. But next to winning a World Cup, it doesn't weigh much." As La Pulga continues to astound fans around the world, one can only wonder what other changes he will bring to his game in the future. Lionel Messi's influence leads to Derek Jeter's debut, bringing Yankees rival for a surprise appearance with Floyd Mayweather. What are your thoughts on this? However, Inter Milan captain and Man City star fighting for starting spot alongside Leo Messi in Brazil vs Argentina clash. Inter Milan captain Lautaro Martinez is battling for a starting spot with Julian Alvarez in the upcoming clash between Brazil and Argentina. The two strikers have been competing for a starting berth at least since the 2022 World Cup. In Argentina's most recent outing, the Manchester City striker got the nod alongside Lionel Messi and Nicolas Gonzalez. The Nerazzurri captain then entered the pitch in the second half. The Albiceleste suffered a 0-2 defeat at the hands of Uruguay, but they remain on top of the CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers. The world champions will be eager to bounce back in style when they lock horns with their eternal rivals Brazil at the iconic Maracana Stadium on Tuesday night. According to Sport via Center News, Argentina coach Lionel Scaloni could bring some changes to the starting lineup, especially up front. The manager will resort to Benfica veteran Angel Di Maria on the wing instead of Gonzalez. Lautaro Martinez battling with Julian Alvarez for starting berth in Brazil vs Argentine clash. Messi will certainly maintain his starting berth, but Scaloni is facing a dilemma in the striker role. The coach will once again have to choose between Lautaro Martinez and Alvarez. The Inter captain has been on spectacular form since the start of the season, scoring 13 goals across all competitions. The source also expects Scaloni to field a star-studded midfield featuring Atletico Madrid's Rodrigo de Paul, Chelsea's Enzo Fernandez, and Liverpool's Alexis Mac Allister.